say the very least. Your conduct has been most unsatisfactory. I am therefore dispensing with your services. And the sooner you leave these premises, the better.
But what about my wages?
Wages? After the damage you and that tramp did to my dining room, you're lucky I didn't call the police. Leave my house at once!
Won't you even give me a reference?
Reference? You must be mad!
Well, go on. Read out what it says about my Aunt Sally.
I've already read it 4 times.
Read it out again. Might come out differently this time. Well, go on.
Mr. Shepherd, the well-known local personality, is still offering a small reward for the safe return of his valuable Aunt Sally, which was recently stolen from the village fete.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Well, don't it say nothing there about old Worzel?
No, what would it say?
Well, as it might be, Miss Aunt Sally, who lives in the big house, yesterday invited Mr. Worzel Gummidge round for his tea. Mr. Worzel Gummidge is a well-known scarecrow hereabouts.
After the way you two behaved, I wouldn't think she'd be allowed to live in the big house any longer.
Yeah.
Well, of course she does. Owns it, so she does. Fit for a duchess, that big house is. And that's why my Aunt Sally's a duchess. Oh, talk of the devil. Aunt Sally, what have you been and gone and done to yourself?
I was tossed by a bull, if you must know.
Tossed by a bull? Oh, my, oh, my. If that bull had been a rook or a wood pigeon, I'd have had its feathers off. Now, come in and sit you down. Come and sit down over here, next to old Worzel. What are you two gawping at? Go and get none for acorns for Aunt Sally.
Don't want acorns.
Cup of water, then? Oh, and that jug here? Yes, come here. Comb your hair with.
I don't want anything. I'm so miserable.
What's the matter, Aunt Sally?
She's got the sack.
I have not got the sack. To get the sack, you have to be employed. I've never been employed in my life. If it's any of your business, I've left my own behind.
But that big house?
Didn't suit me. There were too many windows. The sun got in and faded my paint.
There ain't any windows in here, though, is there, eh?
You don't suppose I am going to live in a dirty barn, do you?
I don't see why not. Sweep it out. Give it a good sweep out, and then we could get married. And these two here could be bridesmaids.
Oh, don't be absurd. Besides, I have to go to Egypt on the next boat.
Enter any bulls in Egypt?
Millions.
Then I shall go to Japan, or possibly Romania, as long as I leave this dreadful village.
Well, what's up with it?
It's not fashionable. There's absolutely nothing for a person of my breeding to do.
It's dead round here. No pictures, no football, no nothing.
There's plenty to do.
Such as what?
Digging up worms? Plenty of worms to dig up hereabouts.
And dancing. They're always holding dances at the village hall. There's one on tonight.
Yuck.
Why is he making that noise?
Because he's stupid.
It so happens that I am very partial to dancing, little boy. I have danced before the crown heads of Europe.
I don't think it's that kind of dance, Aunt Sally.
Oi, nip up the hayloft and get me my dancing head.
Right. Your dancing head. How will I know which one it is?
Are you stupid or something? It's the one with the dent in it where I fell over at the Scarecrow's ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hurry up.
Scarecrow's ball?
Every scarecrow for miles around went to that ball. Yeah, the crow man played his fiddle, and we'd dance and we'd dance and we'd dance and we'd dance till the stuffing in our legs came out.
Is this it?
Yeah, that's it. Bring it down here. There we are. It. Pesky spiders. Go and spin your webs in your own dratted heads. That's better. Hold on to it for a minute. Let's see if it fits.
I don't think it's polite for people to change their heads in company.
Well, don't look then. Now, here goes. 1, 2, 3. There we are.
Come on, John, give him the other one.
That's it. That's it. That's what I call a dancing head. Dancing head and a half, this is. Right, let's see where it still works, eh?
John, do you think Dad'll take us to the village dance tonight if we ask him?
No chance.
Oh, I always support local charity, but where would I stay if I missed the last bus?
You could stop here in the barn with me.
Out of the question.
Why for out the question? There's plenty of room in there.
I don't think you understand, Worzel, but the thing is, you're not married yet.
I'm married. What's that got to do with it?
Someone doesn't know the facts of life.
I have a solution. I'll stay in the barn and you can sleep in the pig's trough.
In the pig's trough?
Why not? You should feel quite at home. If I do go to this charity ball, I should need some fine clothes. Can't go in these dirty rags.
You can go in a potato sack for all I cares.
And you shall need fine clothes, too.
Fine clothes for old Worzel? Ah, you're having me on. Where would I get fine clothes off of from?
It so happens I know the very place.
How do you do?
Mr. Peters. It's in a very worthy cause, you know. Mr. and Mrs. Braithwaite. Now, I don't want to see you
Mrs. Braithwaite.
Hello, Harry. Mr. Shepherd, how very generous of you to support our little charity for once.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Somebody give me a free ticket.
Really, of all the nerve. To think I gave that girl her marching orders only this afternoon.
Tickets.
Tickets. Radio, put your bag down over there where no one will pinch it, and we'll get you dancing.
No, that's not what we do at all. First of all, we sit down.
Why for sit down? You can't dance, sit and dance. Dance to reason.
We sit down so that you can get me some refreshments.
Refreshments? Well, what do we want for refreshments then? A plate of buns?
Yes, but not a dinner plate for only half. Some very grand people here today. We have to watch our manners.
All right. Plate of buns, come in.
Small sherry, please.
Oh, and a large whiskey, please.
Is this where the buns is? Hey. Here you are. Excuse me. Shift yourself, missus. Let the dog see the rabbit.
Well, they deserve one another, I suppose. No one with an ounce of breeding would look at that girl.
I don't care what Mrs. Bloomsbury Barton says, I feel sorry for her.
What, Mrs. Bloomsbury Barton?
No, the girl. Such a funny thing.
Well, why don't you ask her to dance with you?
Who, me?
Go on, I dare you.
It's not a question of daring. I haven't danced for donkey's years.
Well, it don't look like she has either.
Well, that makes two of us. All right, Mrs. Braithwaite, I will.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we shall have an excuse me quick step from Sid Oggy and his Serenaders. Thank you, Sid.
Excuse me, madam. May I have the pleasure?
What?
This dance.
Oh, what a gentleman you are, certainly. I do happen to be free at the moment.
Shall we?
You go and dance with your own kind. She's dancing with me.
No, she's not. She's dancing with me.
Well, she said she'd dance with me first.
She's dancing with me now.
If you don't let her dance with me, I'll smash these buns in your face.
Oh, that's the way you feel. Help yourself.
Thank you. Aunt Sally, may I have the pleasure of this dance?
You can't dance with 2 plates of buns in your hand, you stupid scarecrow. Put them down.
Put him down. What, let these gannets eat him up? Not likely. Go on, put your arms round me. That's it. Right, here we go. 1 4 7, 1 3 2, 1 7, 1 8 9.
You're not doing it properly.
Well, of course I ain't doing it properly. It's not a proper tune. They're playing the wrong kind of music. It's not what my dancing head's used to.
You can't dance at all.
Haven't you finished your sulk yet? Because I have.
No, I have not. I intend to sulk all night long. I've never been so humiliated.
Well, that's because we wasn't dancing proper. All them newfangled tunes, my dancing head just don't recognize them.
You made me a laughing stock.
No more than I made it myself. Anyway, we shouldn't have been doing that dance. We should have been doing the Scarecrow up.
I'm sure I don't know the Scarecrow up.
Oh, yes, you do. You was at the Scarecrow ball, same as what I was. You danced the Scarecrow up till your head fell off.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now request time. Has anybody got a request? You say it and we'll play it. You got a request, Squire?
Yeah, I've got a request.
What is it?
Do you know the Scarecrow up?
The Scarecrow up?
What's the matter? You deaf or something? The Scarecrow up.
Can you bust the Scarecrow up, boys? Righto, Squire, the Scarecrow up it shall be. Anything for a laugh?
Yes.
I gave her much. Really let it go.
You dance like a duchess.
And you dance like a duke.
Aunt Sally, will you marry me now?
Oh, Worzel, I will.
Get her, Trent. Get her. I'm not your dinner. Up it. Bless me if you haven't got into your Aunt Sally clothes again. Just as you was when I first clapped eyes on you. Make a fine wedding dress, that would, Aunt Sally. That's it. You sleep on me, dear. I'll go and get the crow man. You'll marry as quick as a wink.
Come in, Worzel. Good morning, Worzel.
Morning, Mr. Crowman, sir. Uh-oh. Begging your lordship's pardon, sir, but How did you know it was me without even looking around?
I am the crowman, Worzel.
Oh, yeah, that's her. And if us scarecrows could see out the backs of our heads, what a fright it'd give them dang rooks, eh, sir?
It would indeed, Worzel. It'd give 'em an even greater fright if you were to turn up on duty in 10-acre field once in a while.
But I was on duty, Mr. Crowman, sir. I've been up since cock's crow this morning. And I saw this great rook, bigger than a sheep, nor it was. And I chased it, and blew me down if I didn't finish up here.
I see. So you want to get married, do you?
Bless my soul. How did you know that, your magicianship?
I know all about you, Worzel. I made you, remember?
You did indeed, Your Holiness. And I thanks you for that from the bottom of my stomach.
And do you really think Aunt Sally's the right wife for you?
Oh, she is, Mr. Crowman, sir. You ought to see her and me dancing, Your Almightiness.
Give it a stick.
This way.
Life isn't all dancing, Worzel.
Oh, it is for us, sir. Dancing and singing and dancing all our livelong days. We're never a cross word.
With Aunt Sally.
Oh, we do knock each other's heads off every once in a while, but we don't mean nothing by it. Oh, we're a pair, sir. Made for each other, as you might say.
But you weren't made for each other, Worzel. I didn't make Aunt Sally.
Oh, you taught her the art of walking and talking. That I do know, Your Eminence.
Yes, and I sometimes wish I hadn't. Is your mind made up, Worzel?
Mind? What mind, sir?
Your head, what do you call that head?
Ah, my dancing head, Your Majesty.
Your dancing head's determined to get married, is it?
'Tis that, Your Lordship, sir, yes.
And what do your other heads have to say about it?
They'll do as them told, Your Highness.
Yes, I suppose they will. Very well, Worzel. On your own heads, be it.
Morning. Oh, morning, Mr. Shepherd. Enjoyed dance last night?
And a waste of money for them as was foolish enough to pay for it. You still got that old scythe you wanted taken off your hands?
Oh, it's still for sale, if that's what you mean. Oh, are you thinking of buying?
Well, it depends on how much you want for it, and the condition it's in, of course.
Oh, come and have a look at it. It's in the old barn.
I don't think it is, Mr. Braithwaite.
Well, it is unless you two shifted it. I put it there myself.
It's all blunt and rusty, Mr. Shepherd. Not worth the money.
Well, you keep out of this and mind your own business. Now then, unless two certain people have been playing with what they shouldn't have been playing with, it's all by... God bless my soul.
Well, what's that doing here?
Sleeping by the look of it. Now, where have I seen that face?
Same place you seen that dress and that pinafore. That's my Aunt Sally, that is. What's it doing here?
So that's why you didn't want us to come into the barn. What do you know about this?
Nothing, Mr. Braithwaite. Honest, we didn't put her in
Now,
here.
look here. That's a valuable antique, that is. That's not a doll. If anything's happened to that, you're poor. I'm telling you that. Let's get her.
Wasn't there a reward, Mr. Shepherd?
Reward? I'm going to tell your father about this. That's the only reward you're going to get. Be careful with her, man. All right. Slide her in.
What's he doing with my Aunt Sally, Mr. Crowman, sir?
That's it. All right.
Can't you stop him, Mr. Crowman, sir?
It's too late, Worzel. Too late.
Aunt Sally! Where's he taking it to, Mr. Crowman, sir?
Where she'll be happy, Worzel. Back to her attic.
Happy? In a freezing cold and dark little attic?
Oh, yes. That's where she dreams her dreams. of America and Egypt and Romania and marrying a duke and riding in a gold coach. She wouldn't find those things out in the cruel world, you know.
I suppose not, Mr. Crowmancer. But she found me, though, didn't she? She found old Worzel.
She did indeed. And she'll remember how you danced together and everybody clapped and cheered. And in her mind, she'll turn that drafty old village hall into a palace with chandeliers and footmen. And instead of dancing with a Scarecrow, she'll be dancing with the Duke of Romania.
That's what she called me, Your Holiness. Her Duke. And her my Duchess.
There's a whole magic kingdom in that wooden head of hers, Worzel. Let Aunt Sally keep her dreams, eh?
What about me, then, sir? What about old Worzel?
Haven't you got a magic kingdom?
Yes. Reckon I have, sir. When I'm standing in the middle of 10-acre field, gardening it, I starts thinking. Seasons comes and goes. Them little fledglings grows up into great rooks. There ain't nobody knows what's going on in this old head of mine, sir.
Nobody but you and me, eh, Worzel?
Yes, sir.
Now, come along now. It's time you were a Scarecrow again.
We're sorry, Worzel.
We didn't give Aunt Sally away. Honest.
We tried to stop him.
Ah, well, no matter. It's like what the Crowman says. We're better off. Her dreaming her dreams. Me dreaming mine. And scaring rooks, which is what I'm fit for.
Poor Worzel.
Go on, shove off to school.